Good afternoon, y'all. How are you guys doing today on this beautiful Monday? Oh my goodness. Let me tell you guys something real quick before I get into this, okay? So, last night, my son is supposed to be starting a new school today, but unfortunately, the school was like, no, we're not ready for him. So, I'm like, okay, cool, which was today, they told me. So, I'm like, okay, cool. But, anyways, I was cutting his hair last night, and oh my gosh, I took it too far. I got definitely, I would say, clipper happy. Yeah, I definitely would. And I just, I just really was. I had a mental breakdown, and I just lost it, right? But it's all good though, you guys. Like I showed in the video earlier, little man, he's like, oh my gosh, he was too cute. He walked out there like, he was like, man, mom, I feel so, he's like, I feel so fly and so fresh. I feel good. He goes, mom, it's okay. I love you still. He goes, you did really good and everything. He goes, I know you were trying. I'm like, oh, thank you, little man. But I ain't gonna lie though. Thank goodness, and I have to give a shout out to his new barber. But thank you for literally hooking his hair up. He loves it. I love it. Like, I had to find a new barber, especially because we moved and stuff. So, um, but yes, y'all. So, all right, let me go ahead and get into this real quick. All right, so when your girl, be out running errands and stuff like that and just doing, basically mommy duties and everything else I need to take care of, right? This is what your girl be doing on the side, okay? I be selling oils. Last year was a killer. I have a couple clients and everything that will definitely buy from me, especially around the holidays. And as you guys can see, like I said, they're oils, right? These are name brand oils. So perfume and, also cologne for the men. And as you could tell, right, look, I'm actually getting these bottles ready. I have a client who definitely loves to buy these from me. Like I said, he has like friends and family and stuff like that. Last year, I guess he bought some for coworkers, and he had bought like 5 off of me. So, um, like I said, you definitely want to make sure you smell good. That was why I actually wanted to start. It's just because me personally, I love perfume. I love men cologne. I love anyone that just smells good. I'll be like, even if it's something like, I'll even ask a man, I'll be like, oh, what's that? What are you wearing? Because it smells so good. And especially if I could try to find it in oils. Because like I said, oils last longer, okay? They do. They last longer than your perfume and your cologne. Perfume and cologne will typically last, about 2 to a good 4 hours, these last basically all day. I've had customers to tell me, wow, girl, I bought some off of you, and we went out the night before and came home, took a shower, and the oil is still basically, it still lingers, it's still on. So I'm like, oh wow, okay, and that's really nice because, like I said, you definitely want to be smelling good, right? Just don't put too much on, but like I said, it really is worth it. And like I said, the man that my client, he's an older gentleman, and if he is watching, hi. He's a sweetheart, and like I said, he just he really does. He likes to buy these, like I said, because you got to think they're really cute. They're travel size, right? So you could go ahead and take them with you on the airport. You know how TSA always checks your bag, so you don't want to be buying a big old thing of perfume and cologne that's especially expensive. I know I wouldn't, right? Just let alone if you think about it too, those little perfumes at Ulta Beauty and everything else, right? Those run anywhere from $55 to like $95 or maybe even 100 something. Like the one I normally get, it is around in that range, right? But with these, like I said, these are travel size. You could definitely Take these with you. Also, ladies, you can put these in your bag when you're going to sleep over someone's house, whatever. Even when you're leaving the gym after taking a shower, like, bring it with you. You know what I mean? I will go ahead and explain because, like I said, I made a video last night. I went to go edit and it did not go through. So I really don't want to go too much into detail again and everything. But these cute little things, okay, you guys, it comes with the box. I do have to buy more men bottles. I did run out. I thought that's what I actually had ordered, but unfortunately I ordered more female bottles, so I will get some more. But you go ahead and you use this, and then you dip it inside here, right, and then into the bottle. This, like I said, I'm making his bottles right now. He's actually no, he is. He's buying 6 today. So 2 Azuros. Then the blue ones are the Dior Sauvage, and the brown ones are the Tom Ford Fabulous. And I don't know why I do it like that. That's why I was like, oh, these are cute. But let me know if you guys actually like those colors. I was thinking about this time maybe just going all black. But like I said, I kind of like it because, and like I said, last year, really, you guys, it was a killer. A lot of women did buy from me. And I had other oils, and they went by fast. I think I also had the Gucci Guilty. Oh, yeah, I did. I had that one for men and women, and that one went really fast. A lot of women I've noticed, and and it touches my heart, especially like I said around the holidays. Like, a lot of women be thinking of their husbands and want to give them gifts and oils and stuff like that, or you could give it to just a loved one and stuff. And a lot of people also younger girls, especially if they don't want them wearing the Chanel. Like right now I have Chanel, Burberry Her, Jimmy Choo. But like I said, this one, right, would be for like your niece, your daughter, little girl. The Bath and Body Works Beautiful Day and everything. But like I said, you guys, don't want to go too much into debt and everything. Last night I was just kind of going overboard, but I just wanted to kind of show you guys what I be doing on the side. And also check me out. I'm in Salt Lake City, Utah. I will go ahead and leave my info in the description below, in the comments and stuff. So definitely check me out. I also have another page that I am going to be starting. It is going to be Slick Kitty. So in Salt Lake City Kitty, cooking with me. Okay. I love to cook healthy foods. I was doing that also a couple years ago too, before I got into my accident, and just selling, a lot of, oh Lord, help me. My brain, I swear I got up early, you guys too. So, but, oh, okay. Sorry, you guys too. My dog over there, she just wild. But yes, so that's something I'm definitely going to do. I'm actually probably going to go ahead and also show you guys. I'll let you guys know if I'm going to make a video. I probably will go ahead and just get that started too. Kind of show you what I'm cooking and everything. But like I said, I definitely have clients too that, will buy meal prep plans for me. There we go. And so I will have that on my next page. And then, like I said, I'll have the menu, prices, all that. So, but this right now, like I said, it's the holidays coming up, right? Like I said, these are cute. These are travel sizes. Like I said, you could take them with you when you go to the gym, after you get a shower, put it on, airport, going through TSA, and like I said, it's cute. Also, like I said, for women too, like, look how cute these are. They're pink and everything. And then you could go ahead and put this in your bag. And also, if you guys have any suggestions, like any, like perfume, colognes you guys want to try, and oils, let me know. Like I said, I've done that before for some of my clients. And one of them actually, oh yeah, this one, the Burberry Her. She really definitely loves this one. She did ask me though. I think she asked me if I could get the one in pink next time. So I said yes. I said, let me go ahead and sell this one first, and then, but a lot of my older women, last year, this one I did have to get more of, and this one. And I'm surprised, like I said, a lot of older women and older men, like I said, they really do. They love the Azzurro, right, for the men, the Tom Ford, the Dior Sauvage, and then Jimmy Choo, I Want You, and the Chanel. So, but especially though too, you guys, like for women like me, right, I love like Marc Jacobs. This one is the Daisy Dream. The one I have right now though, ooh, it's like a light blue though. And then I have a pink one of Marc Jacobs Daisy too. I think it was just plain Daisy. But they really, yes, they smell good. And yesterday I actually did wear oil. I ain't even gonna lie, I really did. And I walked by and someone was like, "Oh, you smell good." I'm like, "Thank you," and I let them know. Unfortunately, too bad I didn't have one on me, or else I would have went ahead and sold that one to them. But like I said, I'm very grateful and thankful. And one thing too, God is good all the time, and I tell people this all the time. It's so crazy, especially that sometimes your own family won't even support you. You know what I mean? Especially when you come from a family that's really just has betrayed you. And it really is a true saying that there's strangers who will support you more than your own family, or even the ones that are around you that really be preying on your downfall and really don't want to see you come up. You know what I mean? So, but like I said, I'm going to go ahead and get this going and finishing this up because I need to go ahead and meet up with my client. So I just wanted to get on here real quick and let you guys know. And like I said, I will have the info in the comments below with my number and everything. Check me out. Like I said, I'm in Salt Lake City, Utah. And if you guys ever just run into me, for real, I'm human. Like, I swear, I'm very friendly. I love to talk. We could talk about anything. But like I said, definitely check me out, and check me out on my other page, you guys. Well, love you guys. God bless you. And, happy holidays. It's almost here. And, just, like I said, pray over your family, pray over your children and everything else.